Hello everyone, Max is here again, and today we are looking at the second episode of the Land Them All videos. So today we're gonna land some jets on the deck of the air carrier. I thought actually I can put all jets together in a second episode, but you know, there are too many of them. So in this video we're gonna be landing several of them, so we'll see. We're gonna start with the F-18. It's a Navy aeroplane, so it's not a big deal to land this thing on the deck when you've got your hook down, so it's basically designed for that. So what if, let's say, you've got your hook malfunction and you still need to land this thing on the deck? We're gonna try. Actually, I've been making a go around from the previous approach because I was a bit too fast and I wasn't able to stop on the deck, so powerful engine saved my life, just full afterburner and that's it. So this airplane is pretty stable. It's augmentation system, or let's say the fly-by-wire system. It helps a lot. So I'm gonna fly at its lowest possible speed with the highest angle of attack. So it's around 15 degrees of AVA right now. And landing gear is actually designed for hard landing, so we're gonna try to bring this baby with the lowest possible speed and right at the beginning of the deck. We'll see how it goes. Right on spot. And we don't have any drag chute, we don't have any hook, so we're just using brakes. Actually, before that I thought it is impossible, because when I've been doing my landings on a normal field, you know, I found that wheel brakes are pretty weak, but we did it. We're safe now on the deck. And now we in Harrier. Well, what a challenge to bring Harrier on a air carrier deck. So that's what I thought, and decided to land the thing on a battleship, which has just a small helipad, and we're going to be using vertical takeoff and landing abilities of this aircraft. So you can see nozzles right now, they're getting off the straight in position, and while I'm coming to the battleship I'm losing my speed, getting it stabilized. Right now I'm getting closer to the speed 15 or 20 knots, somewhere like this. Closer I get, I'm pulling back on speed to get my speed match the speed of the battleship. So right now I'm kind of having the same speed like the ship and getting closer and closer. The thing is, what I'm trying to do is maintain my altitude by hovering using the throttle and matching my speed to ship speed with the nozzles position. So that's kind of challenging, but just let yourself be stabilized and it will be fine. Now we're on a helipad. I just forgot to use my wheel brakes. Now I've stopped on the helipad, and just to prove that it wasn't accidentally good landing, I'm gonna take off, hover next to the boat again, and get this aircraft down on the helipad once again. So what I'm doing right now, because I can see my nose pretty close to the wall in front of me, I'm using nozzles position to get myself out of the wall, and then I'm bringing them again a bit forward to stop the aircraft moving backward. And yeah, there is the difficult thing is you can see the mast at the very aft of the ship, and it's, you know, you just kind of unable to make a straight in approach. I decided to have this one ship because, you know, it's more difficult to get landed there. And right now I'm hovering next to the boat and getting closer again, getting lower and bringing aircraft down again in helipad. Nice and smooth, even better than the first time. Here we go, we're on the deck again. let's say, what if the Harrier has its nozzles position malfunction? So we'll see, can we land on an aircraft carrier without hook, without ability to hover? So what I'm doing is maintaining lowest possible speed, highest angle of attack, and I would say this aircraft is stable as a rock. I mean, it's not that difficult to maintain this angle, to maintain the speed, matching this angle by using only your throttle. I mean, it's so stable, it's not a big deal at all comparing to other aircraft. So you just I'm just having an angle of attack around 15 degrees of AA, and you can see the fin right here underneath of the tail cone, so this one is gonna hit the deck definitely. But it's kinda designed for that, so it's okay, and we are safe on an air carrier right now without using hook or hovering. And now we are in Mirage 2000, pretty good airplane, has pretty nice fly-by-wire system, very stable, you know, can forgive you some mistakes in flying because of this fly-by-wire system. But anyway, it's a bit challenging to maintain high angle of attack and stable speed, because if you get in, too fast with your throttle movements, you can find yourself picking up some speed or losing some speed, and you will need to adjust throttle even more than to maintain this angle of attack. So, but anyway, landing gears down, air brakes out, and we don't have any hook, but we got a drag chute. That's gonna help a lot. And the good thing, the position of the pilot sitting behind the instrument panel is pretty good. Instrument panel on the top of it, it's pretty narrow. It's not really obstructing the view on the deck. So I'm using VR, and it's kind of difficult to see right now because it's capturing my right eye and my left eye a bit, position it a bit to the left, and I can see better when I'm leaning to the left with the left eye. But the view from the cockpit is still very good. Even we are having a pretty high angle of attack, I can see the deck over the nose. Trying to get to the deck at the beginning using our drag chute. And here we are, stopped, not a problem at all. Drag chute solved our problems. And now we are in a F-15 cockpit. Pretty nice aerodynamic design, pretty clean, very fast aircraft. And well, it's a bit challenging to land this one because it doesn't have any hook or even drag chute. But because this aircraft is able to fly slow, we still can land it on the deck. What I'm using is air brake out, flaps down, and maintaining speed by the throttle only, trying to get highest possible angle of attack. But the thing is, I haven't realized sitting in the cockpit, but now I can see from the external view that the air brake is not stable. I mean, when I'm getting throttle a bit higher than it should be, air brake is closing up by itself. So it's a good feature for the safe. It's normally using on different aircraft as well, so that's why I've been struggling a bit with the maintaining speed because of this. I haven't realized that it's moving while I'm moving throttle, trying to maintain high angle of attack. A bit of a tail strike, but it's not a problem because we've got an emergency, as we decided to land this F-15 on an air carrier deck. And we have stopped, thanks for the low flying speed and thanks to the brakes. here we are in the cockpit of Su-27, and it's not supposed to be very difficult for this aircraft because it does have a drag chute, and it's also able to fly pretty slow, well, comparing to other aircraft. Well, it's pretty good, nice and pretty heavy and difficult machine, altogether. So it's kind of interesting and challenging to be flying this one. The good or interesting or difficult thing is you have to be familiar with this aircraft before landing on an air carrier deck or even on the ground, because you're sitting high in a cockpit comparing the base of your main landing gears, and high the angle of attack, the higher you getting in the air above the line of your main landing gear. So just remember, when you're getting closer to the air carrier deck, to start your flaring or retarding the throttle a bit later, starting your flaring a bit earlier. So I'm leaning to the left, you can see in the cockpit, to be able to see the deck, because the angle of attack is high. And you got flaps and slats and everything. Trying to bring this baby to the deck and using drag chute. Alright, we have to stop. Not a big deal, thanks to drag chutes and the brakes. Right, thank you very much for watching. See you in the next episode of Land Them All videos. Thank you, have a good one.